Hello, everybody. Laura back again. I've got Colleen from Grammy Colleen Crochets with me.
Hi, guys.
I want to say thank you for joining us if you are here live, and thank you for watching in replay if you are watching in replay. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but that's okay. All right, we are here. It is Sunday Fun with Laura and Colleen. I don't think I got this on the calendar. And I definitely didn't make a video to remind people that I was going to be on tonight. So we may not have anybody. Who knows?
That's okay. We get to do something fun anyway.
That's right. We do. Whenever you're ready.
Well, our race to 500 is officially over. I don't know the numbers.
I didn't even write down the ending numbers, so
I did the video and I'll be posting it right after our live.
Colleen won.
And our winner is Jean Vliet. I don't know how to say it. Sliker Vliet. But it's Vliet. Jean is Jean. And I'll post a video. And hopefully we hear back from her soon.
Yay, Jean. I know. I hope so.
Yay.
I do.
So as soon as I get an email from Eugene, I will send the address information to Fostering Crochet by Amber. What's Cheryl's? It's
You, Me, and Yarn.
Yes, You, Me, and Yarn, and to Laura, so they can send out their parts of the giveaway. And I'll get yours out to you from Eric.
And Amber says, congrats on 500.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
Samantha and Verna and Jet Jetten. Okay. I'll say hello or hi.
Hello.
Amber says hello. And Rosemary says, congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
I had a good influx, just not as many as I'd hoped for. But
I told her she'll be there soon too.
I'll hit 400. I'll hit 400 in less than 25. So
I jumped on the name. Kathy actually said it.
Yeah, Kathy. Yeah, yeah. How's your wrist doing, Kathy? And Jeannie, aka Proverbs 31 Yarn. Oh, okay. She must have changed her name recently so that we know her first name.
Jetlyn says we can call her Carrie if we'd like.
Okay. Great, Carrie. Not that I'm going to remember that, but here, if I write it down, maybe I will.
We might have the right notebook sometime.
Yeah, until the page gets turned. Exactly.
So what are you guys all working on?
Oh, yay. You made it, Colleen. Congrats.
I can actually see the comments today, okay, Laura, and it doesn't go in front of you.
Good.
So that's yay.
My mouse isn't working. Oh, there it goes. Silly mouse. Make up your mind. You're going to work or not? And Samantha's working on a granny square. Just finished a top by Selena Baca. Okay.
Nice.
Sure, that's good. But not crocheting right now. Okay, Samantha.
How many hats did you get made, Amber? A crochet shawl for a knit retreat you're going to in August. It's called the Hotel of Bees shawl. Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cast off crocheting short periods with thicker yarn. Thanks for asking. You're welcome. I was hoping that you were crocheting again.
Good. Yep. It's always nice to be able to get back to it.
So, Amber, do you know how to do a hat with scrap yarn on the ends? That's something I learned very quickly with my knitting machine.
Rosemary's got a granny square shawl on the hook.
Okay.
Oh, and can you please call me Samantha, Jeannie? Oh, instead of Sam, she likes being called Samantha. I did that
Hi,
one time
Jennifer.
accidentally.
I've done it a couple of times, but
I
yes.
did it one, and then she asked me, and I try my hardest to remember. I might slip up one time, but I don't try to. She tried, but dropped loops all over the place. She said, Amber, about the scrap yarn.
Scrap yarn, yeah.
Hi, Jennifer. How are you?
Yeah, I'll have to send you an email on that, Amber, and for what I was doing. Although I have to say, Jojo Juju is my favorite knitting machine person.
I just found her the other day, and I liked her and followed her. Jojo Juju
Jojo
for the
Juju.
for
Yep.
the knitting tutorials. Oh, I did a mandala out of my mandala
Book, right.
book, and I made it bigger than it was supposed to be because I liked it so much. But look how the center is. Can you wait? Yeah, see how the
Yeah.
center is kind of lacy, and then
Yeah.
it's so together for the ripple. I mean, that's not very holy for a ripple, double
No, it's
crochet
not.
ripple. I just thought, oh, that's so pretty. I can cover a whole circle table and then put a plant on top of it or
Right.
whatever I want. I did
Yep.
not want to stop. I just wanted to keep on going.
I'm gonna have to send you the picture of the blanket I made for my girlfriend last summer
Okay.
because it's a giant star. Prices of yarn are going up at Hobby Lobby. Yes, I know they are,
Yeah.
Rosemary.
Thank you.
I'm working on your first top by Crafty Yarn Owl with Darla.
So it's your first top ever? How fun.
Okay.
Thank you. It's kind of, it was the Burnett Pops. And so the first one was like this orange, light green, dark green, blue, red, and orange again.
Okay.
And then there was one went through to the purple and the pink and the orange. Well, then this color all the way to the end is another Burnett Pop. Of course, you don't get as much out of the outside, right? Because they're bigger rounds. But this is two Burnett Pops, and it's, what did I say, Laura? 34 inches across?
Yeah. I think so.
So it could be a baby blanket, but it's just so pretty the way that the mandala is in it that I kind of want to display it.
Yep.
Anyway, I don't keep very much that I make. So
I'm the same way with blankets. Just keep going. Yep. Go until I'm tired of it or until I finally can figure out how to get it finished, like my daughter's blanket. I was tired of that thing.
This one that I have behind me was supposed to be Carissa's, but it was a mandala, Lion Brand mandala, thick and quick.
Right.
And there's not very many yards on it. I have like 10 cakes in this, and it was still just barely big enough to fit over our tiny window.
Wow.
So I'm like, sorry, sis, you're getting a different one.
Oh, thank you, Karen.
Oh, well, welcome.
Thank you, Karen. I'm glad you're here.
This, I think, is going to be a tabletop plant something cozy. We'll call it a plant cozy. Just because I just really like the...
Yeah, it came out beautifully. It came out beautifully.
Well, I was so excited to get that mandala book.
Mm-hmm.
And it really goes back to the basics and teaches different ways of increasing so you don't get the ruffle. So it was just, it's a nice refresher sometimes, you know.
Yep.
Thank you.
I do understand.
We announced my winner, but I will put a video up just as soon as we're done with the live. I was waiting for the live. So.
Yep. Colleen won, and I'll hit 400 in less than 25 people.
You'll be at 500 before you know it. You will.
Yeah, I know it. I know. Well, not as fast as I won it, but yeah, I know.
We're not going to give up on you getting to 500, though. You still want your community to have.
Oh, I know. I want more than that, but yes, I know. Let's see. The Annie's Mandala book?
No, I don't know if Annie sells it. It's the Mandalas to Crochet. 30 great patterns that my husband surprised me with. And it's Hafner Linson.
Okay.
There we go. There's the author. I mean, they might sell it, but
can't wait to see the results. I hope you get 1K. Okay.
I hope we both get 1K someday.
We'll get there someday.
Yeah, someday, because then what do you get? Oh, when you go live, you're live. You know what I mean?
Right.
And other things, but
Jennifer says it's different.
Oh, I'll have to check out. Oh, the one at Annie's is a throws. This is just mandalas to crochet, and it just starts with the basics, all the basics, and it's only got a few projects, but all the basics are patterns too.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
That was called the Starry Night, the one I did, and I don't know why it's called the Starry Night because it doesn't particularly look like a starry night. But yes, I used a 4-weight. It did call for a 4-weight. Isn't that funny?
Oh yeah, I got to remember that.
But
I gotta write something down so I don't forget.
That's the one I did.
Yep.
But you really couldn't see all that detail with that pop 4-weight yarn. But I still like the way it looks.
Okay.
I should
okay.
do something with it.
Instead of 10. Okay. Had to write that thought down.
Perfect.
Love your color choices, Jennifer says.
Thank you. That was Burnett Pop's color choice.
Hi, so crazy. Thanks for coming. I remember finding her on the it was YouTube was just giving me, you might like this, and I was like,
yeah,
I've never seen that name before, so I click on it, and I'm like, well, this is cool. So I watch a video, and I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely going to subscribe to this one, and I said something about I would give her a shout out, and then I couldn't find the piece of paper I'd written her name on to shout her out. I felt so bad. She shows up in one of my lives. I think it was a live anyway. And I'm pretty sure it was. And I'm like, you're the one I was going to shout out. Oh, good to see you, Me So Crazy. What's everyone working on and making knit scarves for Christmas starting now?
Fun. This is the one that I want to do next is a rug.
Ooh. So
because I got the fleece. I don't know what it's called, but it's made for rugs. They suggest, they have a rug pattern on it. Mm-hmm. It's like a fleece, kind of like a Burnett baby fleece almost is what it feels like to me.
Like a 6 or 7?
Yes, and I want to try to make rugs that will match the grandkids' room, so it'll be on top of another a carpet.
Right.
So it's not slippery.
Right.
And then see how it works out. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
A dog sweater, how fun. I'm going to have to make a couple because, well, Buddy and Kaiba will get cold. Oh, are you giving the scarves out for Christmas gifts? Knit scarves. Oh, I wish I could. I can only knit, Laura. I need to work with you a little bit because when I try to purl, I
forgot we were going to talk. Forgot we were going to do that. Completely slipped my mind. Okay.
I know, but you kind of broke your ankle.
Yeah, I kind of had a lot on my foot, haven't I? Wait.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Oh, I do want to shout out the do-rags again. Granny D and DJ Crochets is doing the do-rag 2022. And I'm not positive of their hashtag. But the moral of the story is everyone's making do-rags and, giving them to their people they know going through chemo or donating them. You don't send them to Granny D or anything like that. But if you want crochet ones, I put up, there's 3 now, 3 free ones, and it's called Chemo Do-Rags or Do-Rags for Chemo. I put it in its own playlist.
Right.
So people can just get in there, get one made, and, whatever. It's just real easy.
Okay.
Oh, good. You got the knitting book for the do-rags? Great. Granny D didn't even get past that first project to see what else is in the book. She got so on to the do-rags. I said, man, that sounds like something I would do. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Carrie.
All right, Karen. Thank you. Thank you for coming. And I'm sorry, Jetton.
You again, Karen. Thank you for stopping by.
And Me So Crazy says buy a Jammet machine. She loves hers. I'm thinking it's another kind of knitting machine.
Yeah, I've not heard of that.
Yeah, me either. But I know there's a lot of different names out there.
I have the small one like Amber has the Centro. Is that what they're called?
I have the big Centro. I want
a big one.
I want a small one. My daughter, I told her about making my husband's scarf, which I have a video on, the scarf. I was telling her while I was doing it one day, I'm like, oh man, I'm at 100 and whatever rows. And I'm like taking pictures, sending it to her. And she's like, that is so cool. She went ahead and bought her own Centro machine back in like January, because I made his scarf in January. This little girl was at her graduation, daughter of a family member's. Anyway, I think it's the brother, one of the brother's daughters. That would have to be that because it's all boys in that family except for the youngest. And I'm like, that looks like knitting machine, and I'm like, did you make that? And she's like, no, because she's being all shy. And the mother goes, oh no, Elizabeth made it for her. She did. And I just said her name. Whoops. Oh well. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I talked to her later and I'm like, what does that look like? A knitting machine? She's like, I bought one, Mom. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh.
I made the mistake of letting the grandgirls do the knitting machine before me. And so when I put it up, I haven't touched it again. I'm going to when I'm by myself. But, Me So Crazy said that the Centro and Jammet are the same company.
Okay.
They are fun, I think, Kathy. But like I said, I need to do it without the 3, 7, and 9-year-old grandgirls.
Yeah.
or just me and the 9-year-old, which
Yeah.
doesn't happen that much.
And I learned the hard way not to carry it around. That's
Right.
when I lost that's when all the stitches started falling on what I was working
Oh.
on. And I took it out. I just tore the whole thing out and started over. But that was before I learned how to.
Do you do double-sided? I mean, 2 layers for your hats too? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Here's one of them. Actually, this is the only hat I've done on the machine. And if I remember correctly, I didn't sew it together in the middle. I was thinking I had. But yeah, you can see it's just a tube that I finished the ends on.
Uh-huh.
Whoops, there we go. And just shove it back inside itself. And then I have a double knit hat.
Do you like it? Like that? To make them like that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, because you knit too. So I just wondered if you enjoy the...
Oh, I like this process on the knitting machine much better. And I'm definitely going to have to get a piece of string and make that solid in there because it's moving around on me now. So yeah, this is now I will never use this because this is a 4-weight, but it's got so much halo. I'll never use this on the knitting machine again. I learned my lesson.
Me So Crazy wants to know if you've ever tried ear warmers or headbands on it.
I have not. I have not. The only other thing I've gotten done was my husband's scarf, which I managed to get beautiful ends on. Whoop, wrong direction.
Oh, yeah.
Nice and flat. I crocheted it together a special way. I learned from Jojo Juju. So at least I think it was her anyway.
What was I going to ask?
Get up there.
So probably not a good idea to do the sequined yarn in it?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Okay. I just wondered. I saw where Amber had the sequined.
Yeah, I know. And considering how it's built, I don't think the sequence is going to work.
Me So Crazy? No.
Exactly. I was surprised that my daughter did it with the metallic thread.
Oh.
It was a mandala, so it was a 3-weight, and it had a metallic thread in it. And I guess, well, my husband's scarf is a 3-weight, and it worked wonderfully. The hat, like I said, that 4-weight with that big halo, never again.
Never again, huh?
No, I will crochet a scarf to go with the hat.
Amber's hat that she did, she had, I don't remember the other one, but the red heart, she said, did really good in it.
Yeah. I didn't have any problem with, well, I only did samples with the red heart to make sure, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
well, I'll have to get mine out again because if it's quicker and would be warmer and I could use my Ogos and whip up a bunch of hats for the Hope Camp, then that's what I will do because I know it will be warmer than the crochet ones.
Yeah. And I'm thinking it's 120 if anybody remembers exactly, or I mean we all do things differently, but I think it was 120 rows that I did.
Okay.
And still had enough for, pretty decent sized brim. Folded up spot.
Right.
But, I mean, I've seen people say, well, I do 150, I do 140, 130, 120, so. But I think it also depends. 120, see, for a hat. And I would say that's definitely a 4-weight hat. If you're
Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Daniel. If you're doing a 3-weight, you might want to do like 10 more, just because it is smaller.
She said 80 for an ear warmer.
Yep.
Awesome. That's so awesome to know. When these kiddos go home, I'm really going to need to get into it. Then when they come back, I'll know how and I can show them and then they can go to town.
Hi, DK.
Oh, hi. Hi. Now, Jennifer, you won on one of the Christmas in July fairies. Did you see that? think that's what it was. I like to tell people when I see they won so they can claim it.
That's right.
I love it when my people know and claim it because I want it to go to them.
Yep. Okay.
I'm going to have to check out Me So Crazy's page. I'm not sure I'm subscribed to her. I am not positive about that, but I'm going to make sure I am for sure.
Yeah, that was an interesting way of connecting with her.
Yeah.
And then it fell apart, and then she comes and sees me, and it was an interesting
Well,
way
it's
of
meant to
connecting.
be, evidently.
Evidently, she came and saw us tonight. That's awesome. Because I forgot to remind everybody.
That's okay.
Oh, I'm catching up on videos today.
Dinky Craft Jennifer's, I think. Well, if you guys entered the Christmas in July fairies, go watch the playlist that has the winners. They're real quick. Some of them have them like you don't even have to look at the video to see who won.
Right.
They wanted to make it that way this year so it would be
more obvious.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, who wants to keep drawing? You know, who wants to keep something going? Because, yeah, I think it's a smarter way to do it. So there's either put it in the thumbnail or put it at put it as the title.
I'm going to put it in all those places when we post our winner,
so that everybody knows. So everybody, like you said, so that everybody can say, if they see her, hey, you won. Check out Grammy Colleen Crochets. You won.
Oh my gosh, Jennifer, that's amazing.
That's amazing.
That's awesome. I'm glad.
I'm used to it. It's a popular name. Yeah.
Jennifer, there's lots of Jennifers. There's lots of Crystals. And lots of Debbies. Are there lots of Lauras?
There's a few.
A few.
I'm getting an echo.
Uh-oh, I'm sorry. Do you guys hear an echo?
When I talk, I hear an echo.
Echo, echo, echo.
Oh, darn it. Now that tickles back.
Stop that.
I know. I'm trying to keep it at bay.
Oh,
Dana
cool.
has
That's
a list
cool.
of winners on community tab with channel name and winners for each. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, that is. I haven't been on YouTube today. Sorry, guys. Oh, Rosemary heard it. Do you still got it?
No, I don't hear myself anymore.
Oh, good.
Okay. I think we got, ooh, that was a nice snap. Didn't mean to do that.
I hope you're okay.
Yeah.
No more broken bones this year.
No kidding. I got a brace on for another month. I'm out of the boot unless I'm leaving the house because, parking lots, driveways.
Well, you can't control people and stuff around you all that much.
That's right. That's right. So, grass. Yeah, don't go. Yeah. Basically, what did he tell me? Don't go hiking in just your brace. Use your boots.
Yeah.
Really? You think I'm going to go hiking? You don't know me very well. No.
On my Monday makes, I'm going to do another, what tutorial do you want next? Because they all gave me the input last time. So I'll have a couple of my patterns and I'll say, what tutorial do you want next? And then I'll do whichever one they want. That way I have some direction and I'm not just putting up stuff that nobody wants,
Right.
you know, because I did
Right.
all that the year that Carissa was pregnant with Janine. That she's going to be 10 this next year. So,
Yep. And I did start my new series.
yes, I saw it. I was going to ask you about it.
First one was Friday night, if I remember correctly, because I can't remember when I watched it now.
I watched
Uh,
it when it premiered, but you couldn't see my comments.
yeah, that was
Weird.
weird. That was weird. It's under what did I call it? Mom's old magazines, I think is what I named the playlist.
Okay.
So all of this stuff that has to do with the old magazines, not any tutorials that I come up with, but everything that has to do with the magazines and anything I make out of them to show, that'll all be under Mom's old magazines.
Makes sense.
Is that what I just called it?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you me so crazy? Is that not the truth? That's about as bad as being pregnant in the summer. Nothing worse than a boot in the summer.
Yep.
And then Kathy says she's glad you're getting better. She still wears a splint when she's out.
Yeah. Well, I have to wear the brace in the house, and I have to wear the boot if I go outside the house. Or if I go down the steps outside the house, I have to wear the boot because cement steps are really hard when you bring your foot down on them. Yeah. Oh, the wrong angle. Yeah. I did that a couple times. Come down on where I broke the bone in the foot rather than, come down on the side on the cement step. Yeah. Ouch. So I'm learning and I'm relearning how to walk right. I'm still learning how to push my walker. Man, you don't realize how bumpy and rocky black asphalt is until you're trying to push a walker on it. And you're going like this in every direction because it's bouncing and shifting and oh my goodness.
Like riding a bicycle in gravel.
Exactly. You got it. And I've done that too. And laid my bicycle down like motorcycles do.
Yes.
Gravel up the arm. Yep, been there, done that.
No repeats.
Not planning on it. Can't ride a bike anymore anyway. My feet haven't been able to stay on the pedals for several years. They just the pedals get to going too fast and my foot slides off. I just can't keep it there.
The neuropathy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And where a splint went out. Yeah. Better to be safe than sorry, Kathy. Don't want to break it again.
Absolutely.
Not while it's still healing. Although we all know that once it's healed, it's better than it was before it was broken. It's just getting to that point. That takes forever. Oh.
I think my son-in-law's blanket might kill my fillet which way kick.
Okay.
Finally.
I still got to get mine started, but I've picked out the yarn. It's just still too warm in my house to work with acrylic. Yeah. And we think the air conditioner in the dining room might be dying now too.
Oh no. No.
Well, I got it down to 66 to cool off the room, and the room doesn't get below 79.
Is it froze up?
No clue. Oh. I mean, that's something we probably should check on, but
sometimes when Brandon freezes up his, I have to turn it off and let it melt. And then it will kind of reset itself, and I turn it back on and blow just fan for a few minutes and then turn on the cool, and I can hear it kick on.
Maybe if I kick the temperature back up to 72 or 77 or something. We'll find
Especially
out.
at night, they like to freeze up.
But it's been like 72 degrees or higher outside.
I know.
It's been too warm in my room because my room doesn't get down to 72, right away.
Yeah.
But it's been too warm in my room to do anything but watch TV. And I've just let the sweat drip off of my arms.
That's miserable.
I don't like being in this heat. And the humidity was 81% this morning.
Lord, you could have it.
I was just like, how did it get so high overnight? That was crazy.
One of the tutorials?
I tip my hat to you.
Oh, well, thank you. The only thing about the tutorials for me is when you put them together, getting them to a size that you can then put it in your videos, then upload it to YouTube. So like download, upload. Like, it's so mad at me.
Yeah, I don't know how to help you with that part. I was thinking that too, but we stand in front of it and we can feel the cold on the air conditioner. So it's not out of Freon. More likely it might be frozen.
I did get my last purchase before my member, because I said I'm going to start pinching my pennies.
Right.
Because I spent too much at the Hobby Lobby sale, but I'm not buying yarn, So I'm not going to be a liar. When 328 yards of a size 5 matches the blanket you got and it's $5, you grab it to finish the blanket.
Yes.
But anyway, my point was, I don't know. Oh, I'm not buying anymore. I'm pinching my pennies. And I was going to get me a little laptop or something because we don't have a computer in the house. And my daughter has one from Christmas, but she says it doesn't work right. So I got to take that to the people who fix them. Oh, okay. Anyway, my husband got me one. So I was proud about that. And I see I can do a lot more on it than I could on my phone. So hopefully the tutorials, if I could figure out how to hook my phone up as a camera for the tutorials, I would be like, but tape it on the computer. Do you know what I mean?
This is the one I use for tutorials. It's got a light, a cat in the way. Hi, kitty. Move, move. It's got a light.
And it just, does it go on your phone and then you move them to your computer? Or?
And then it clips to my table. So it's got the clip.
Mm-hmm.
So it clips to my table. And then my phone goes in here. And then I aim it straight down at what I'm working on. So that's how I do my tutorials. That's how I get light underneath. I've got several lights. And then my phone goes right in here.
I need one like that.
I have another one. Nope, that one's hiding.
Yes, Venus is bombing us.
I know it.
Rosemary said cat bomb.
I know it. Okay, here's the other. I have this other light that has, and it's missing, but it has I don't know where it went. It has a thing that goes on here, and that can hold my phone. So it's got the little thing at the bottom, and then the ring light, and then the thing that can hold my phone. So that's another way that I can have my phone hanging over for a tutorial. And I don't know what happened to the little thing, but it's around here somewhere because it hasn't left the room. And now my stuff is all attacking from the edge. I'm going to have to clean up the side of the table now. It's trying to landslide me. But I got
Venus
a
probably
kitty.
isn't helping that.
I got a kitty right here. She was
So
almost in my lap.
Rosemary, was the tutorial hard for you to understand since you haven't been crocheting? Well, I can't talk. Crocheting that long, or I'm really interested because I try to do basic stitches for basic patterns and then leave the um applique or whatever you want to personalize it to you.
Right.
But
Yes, Jennifer, I know about cold showers. Our water heater's not working either.
oh no,
The pilot light keeps going out on the water
that's right.
heater.
That's what you said.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, my house is trying to fall apart around me this summer. Kitty. Were you licking
And you
me?
can't really do anything with your foot how it is, so that's not good.
Nope. I really can't do a lot. I have to put it up. Oh, after sitting here for an hour, I'm going to have to put it up on my bed, up on a couple
Yeah.
pillows, get all the stuff to drain back up out of my foot. Because if I sit with it down for too long, it swells.
Yeah. That's awful.
Hopefully, it won't be too bad this time. It was really bad that a couple weeks ago. That was just, I couldn't believe how bad it swelled up.
Yeah.
Hi. I have a loving kitty in my lap. She's loving the table, but she's in my lap.
She made it back in your room.
Yep. She pushed the door open too, because I think he had it further shut than that. Oh, now she's getting love on my hand. Oh, kitty catto. She's left-handed.
She's left-handed.
Yep.
My granddaughter, who is 7, is left-handed, but she doesn't have the patience yet. We've tried a couple times, and the hook ends up going across the room, and she hates it. I'm like, okay, we don't need to get to that point.
Yeah.
So the 9-year-old can. She can. I sent it home with her, even a little bag, because her mom can. She just doesn't. And so I said,
Right.
Carissa, do you remember enough? If she gets stuck, you can get her through single and half double anyway. And she says, yeah, I can do up to doubles. Okay. I don't want to be teaching her full hats or anything. I said, no, I'll do that. Just let her practice her stitches. That's funny.
Yeah.
But they're like an hour and a half away. So we only get to see them about once a week or so.
I'm going to watch many times. I don't understand patterns.
Well, if you have any questions or anything, you can always email me. I'm not always the quickest at getting back because I have kids a lot, but which I love, not complaining, but I can't get on the computer like I can when I don't.
Stuck your claw in my leg. Yeek.
If you have any questions, let me know. No clawing, kitty.
Yeah, don't stick your claws in my leg. Oh, she didn't even go. She's right at the edge of the shorts. It was like, got my attention.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're welcome.
She's just being my baby. And it really helps if the pattern, and most of them do, or the pattern book have their own, what am I trying to call it? Where they tell you what the abbreviations mean. That really helps a lot. And if you need help, Rosemary, my email is on my about page. It's really easy. It's laurasyarntalk@gmail.com. And I think Colleen's is Grammy, Colleen Crochets @gmail.com. So right now
there was already
there's just that's pretty easy for remembering.
All you'd have to do is all those together. the words all together. You don't have to
Yep.
capitalize
Yep.
at gmail.com. Me too. Me so crazy. I know how to read them. I intend on it, and then I go my own way most
Go
of the
your
time.
own way.
Unless I make myself. I do make myself sometimes.
Hi. Well, I read them, I do them, and I'm like, ooh, I'll bet if I did it like this, it would look really cool. But do I ever write that down? No, because I forget because I'm working on the pattern.
Yeah.
Oh, no, 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 oh, don't do that, Laura. Stop it. I have a warm kitty in my lap. I'm in a warm room. I can feel the
Yeah.
heat in my cheeks, and I'm just like, I'm gonna
Well,
fall
and you
asleep
did
now.
errands today. So
Yeah.
you were out in the heat.
And then in the cold blasting air of the different stores, and then back out in the heat. And the last store didn't have an electric cart available,
Oh,
so I had to
no.
walk that one.
No wonder you're tired.
That's probably the biggest reason right there. Although they didn't make me walk the whole store, so just I ended up doing a little thing around the front and back out the door. I had to go get my meds. Luckily, they are staggered so that it's no more than 1 or 2 a week, but still.
Right.
Oh, darn it.
Hi,
Okay.
Nisi. How are you?
Hi, Niecy!
How are you healing, honey?
Can't
She's
say, but we'll catch the
amazing.
replay and smash that thumbs up. Thank you,
Thank
Niecy.
you.
Yeah. Second hip replacement.
Yes, and she's amazing. She was like, Tylenol's working fine. And I'm just like, wow.
Yep. I'm doing well. I might have overdid it today. Might have overdid it.
Well,
Ah,
please rest.
yeah.
Get caught back up. You don't want to get back in bed.
Well, Saturday, Sunday are always my more active days. But we didn't have time to finish all the shopping yesterday, so we had to
Oh,
go do
Lord.
some of it today.
Read what she said.
Um, wow.
My mom brain is just turning.
Okay, I think my hubby has a picture of us racing, but he didn't get it on video, unfortunately. And Uncle won. Oh, wow. Oh, that's funny.
I'm so glad that you both did not get hurt.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Oh my goodness, it's really hitting me hard.
It
I might,
is.
I might have to. Well, there's, yeah. I mean, it's just the fans are just moving the same air, so it's still
Yeah.
the same warm air. There's no fresh air coming in here, no outside air from anywhere, and that's just the way it is in this room. The window's behind me, behind my yarn wall. I might have to move it someday, but
His
not this
scooter was
summer.
faster and like a Cadillac. So he had the
The
advantage.
advantage. Oh,
I'm glad you could have fun. It's all how we make it, isn't it? That's
too,
funny.
too true.
Racing her uncle in a
Yep.
Cadillac.
Wow.
That's funny. Do you need to go, Laura? We're about at an hour.
I know. Kathy's outside. It's beautiful here in Wisconsin.
I drove down and took my daughter to a birthday party, and we took her car, and I drove back with the roof down, just myself. It was beautiful and nice.
I bet.
Yeah. It was down in the lower valley, so it's flatter down there and a lot
You
more
too.
farmland. So you can see the Cascades really well.
Right. You too, Niecy.
Yes,
Back
you
to you
too,
too.
honey. Keep getting better.
I just wish I could go put up my pool because it's so blooming hot. It's gonna hit 99. I don't remember what day, Wednesday or Thursday maybe. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, I wish I could put up my pool. It's just a snap set. You know, it's just the plastic with the plastic bottom with the snap set sides.
Ah.
It's maybe what 5 or 6 feet around, maybe 8 feet. I don't remember. And then I just go sit in it. I put my bikini on and go sit in it. And get cold when the shade starts to move over and the sun moves away, and it's like, okay, I'm freezing now. Can go back in the house now.
That's funny.
But not this year because I don't want to wear the boot out to the pool.
No.
Nope, I don't think so. I don't even want to wear the brace. Yeah, neither one of them works in the pool. But I mean, just out to the pool. But you know, then you have to get in the pool without hurting your foot and sitting. And it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah,
nope,
I don't see how you could do that.
Nope. Nope. But we do have, well, maybe for like September, October, we do have my daughter's little burning thing. It, I can't think of the right word. It was there a second ago.
A little fire pit.
Fire pit. That's it. Thank you. Yeah.
You're
when
welcome.
they moved, they didn't want to take it with them. They didn't have enough space on their balcony, and they have a fireplace in the apartment. And I'm like, she's like, do you want it? And I'm like, yeah, I do. I had been thinking, looking around and thinking, you know, okay, what's the cheapest one? Do I like the looks of it? You know, how inexpensive can I get away with? And then I got one for free.
Yay.
But they took the wood with them. They didn't realize it was a gas fireplace. And they couldn't use the wood in it. I'm like, that should have been on the website. It should have been listed right there where it talked about the gas fireplace in the living room.
Yeah, you would think so.
Oh, that was funny. Sorry, daughter. Oh, my goodness. Well,
I showed you all my stuff except for the thing I can't show.
Yeah, and I don't want to show mine yet, so. Plus, I can't show the other one because it's in the other room. No, actually, it's downstairs. I couldn't even go get it if I wanted to right now. But next week I do have a premiere. I believe that one's on Thursday night.
I thought it said Thursday.
I think it's Thursday night, 9 p.m. Central. I really should go change it, but I'm not going to. I'll change it. I'll just change it the next time. But I do have a premiere coming up on Thursday night, and that one is part of the Mom's Old Magazine series.
Oh, and I scheduled my Made Monday, Whip Wednesday, and FO Fridays. So maybe with StreamYard and the computer, it'll work right. All I
Hopefully.
can do is try.
That's right. Well, I think it sends them out when you set it up.
Yeah, so
And
there'll be reminders and stuff.
right. So I think it sends out the very first reminder, though, this is coming up on this day at this time. And
I
that
did
may,
get I did get a email from YouTube today congratulating me on the 500. Hi,
okay.
Janie. And it didn't say anything about the community tab yet, though.
Okay. They're probably waiting. Like somebody else told me, I think they wait a week. So,
Okay.
hi, Drini. I saw you come in.
And of course, once I get that, if people have things that they want announced or whatever, let me know.
Yep. Yep.
And
I
I
will probably be using you for that.
yeah, that's fine. The chain 4 together is the
Next Sunday.
next Sunday.
Yep. Next Sunday.
So oh, yay, she already saw the scheduled videos. Good. I was just doing a premiere because it would show that I was live the entire length of the video after I was off. And I don't like people thinking that I'm there ignoring them. You know
Right.
what I mean? I don't see their comments because I was live before. So I'm trying
Right.
to get that figured out. But somebody said I can't go live and be live for like until I'm 1,000 at 1,000. But I know that you're live when you're live, aren't you? I mean, does it show for an hour after that you are? I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think so.
No, yeah, I don't
I
think
don't
so
think
either.
so.
So
I know
I
there's.
know that's what I wanted was the community tab. That's Laura and I both were both, oh, we can't wait for that community tab.
Yep. That was the main reason for the race. Yeah, is to get 500 and get our community tabs. And
Well, and a reason to give back to our family members, of
well,
course.
yeah, well,
But
yeah. The giveaway side of it, yeah, definitely.
yeah,
Uh, but yeah, to be able to communicate without having to do a video for something as small as, hey, my time changed from 6 to
so,
7 to 8 to 6 to 7. There we go. I'll get it spit out.
okay,
All right,
Kathy.
Kathy. Bye bye.
Have a
Thanks for being
beautiful
with us.
night.
Yeah, it's the community tab. I mean, that was
Yeah,
my main point in doing it coming up with what I came up with in the first place.
right.
And it was a lot of fun. And you know, yeah, you are.
And Nisi's
Wow,
prize
she's
doesn't go
closer than
to.
me. I tell you, that broken foot really, really messed me up because I was doing really good until I broke my foot.
Well, Laura Nisi's not giving her prize away till we're both at 500, right?
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
remember that. No, but Me So Crazy still says she needs 90. And I remember when I found her, she was way, way below that. I
Oh,
mean, she was like under 100 when I found her originally. Of course, that was what, April, I think. So that's great, Me So Crazy. That's awesome.
yeah.
I got about 123 or 22 to go.
I was amazed how quick mine rose. I really was. I'm so grateful and
Yeah.
thankful, of course. And I can't wait for the community tab, but I do intend to share, share. That's the fun
Yeah.
part. That's our
I
community
know.
here, anyway.
Yep. It is. It is our community. Oh,
So,
goodness gracious
anyway,
me. Oh, goodness gracious me.
well,
Well,
we're at our hour.
I've got 1 minute till, so gotta
Oh,
wrap her up here. Okay,
all righty.
everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you if you watched the replay. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I know Colleen appreciates you. She won the the
Absolutely.
hashtag race to 500 friends.
Do you want me to
And
show that again?
yep, go show it again. Jean won. I'm not going to try saying either of those last names. Sorry. And
Yeah, I probably butchered it.
we need her to contact Grammy Colleen Crochets at gmail.com as soon as she or anybody that knows her sees it, so that we can get that finished. All right.
So I can get her address and stuff out to you guys so we can get them the
Yep.
prizes.
So we can get her prizes sent to her. All right.
And
Love
she
you
wants
all.
me to make her, she would love me to make her a black sparkly shawl. So we'll see about that.
Yep. Bye bye, everyone. Be safe. Take
Bye.
care. Thank you for being
Happy
here.
hooking.